This is a big one. West Coast Holiday 2024, here we come. It's been a long time coming for this car to be back on the road at sort of this level and go into a big show. The West Coast Holiday Show is in Santa Barbara. That's about 125 miles north of me. I'm in Southern California. Santa Barbara's on the coast. So it's going to be a long trip. It's a huge milestone for this car, and frankly, it's a big milestone for me. This has been a really lifelong passion project for me. I'm excited, but obviously nervous. The car is basically brand new, but I don't know. I tightened every nut, bolt on the bottom of the car, all the cotter pins, made sure everything's torqued, got new tires. I don't know. I decided to leave early. This is Wednesday. I wanted to be able to go at my own pace and check for leaks, check for things that might have come loose, stop at my own gas stations and so forth. So I started on the coast and then eventually made my way towards the Interstate 405. Car is running great. A lot of you eagle-eyed viewers will notice things that are missing, and it's not hard. The interior is still not done. But I did make an attempt to make the exterior, you know, mostly complete. You can tell me what's missing. I know what's missing. Some of the parts were just too far gone to even put on a car that's painted like this. So I did my best. Hopefully they let me in the show. Just before Santa Barbara, I ran into a little bit of rain. Luckily, I had at least one working windshield wiper and made it to Santa Barbara in time for a meetup at an Irish pub, which was really fun. Then the following morning, I woke up, went to the host hotel downtown Santa Barbara and checked in, and then it was really just a free day. A couple people did drives. I just went to my alma mater, which is UCSB. It's right here in Goleta. So I spent the day kind of touring campus again and taking some pictures. It was really fun to have the 356 at campus. When I was a student here, I drove an old beat up Carmen Ghia, but it brought back a lot of memories. My wife Cynthia flew in on Thursday night and we hit up the goodie store. And then the following day we drove to Ojai and spent the entire day with Vic and Barbara Skirmats. This is Barbara's car trailing us here on the way to Ojai by Lake Casitas. Friday was awesome, and then the following day, Saturday morning, was the big show. So this is us driving on to the grass, getting ready, getting staged, and just beautiful day. This is just an overview of the show. There was over 200 cars, 40 speedsters celebrating the 70th anniversary of the Speedster introduction. Amazing day.
He's taking video. He sells autographs. You're a star now. Take a selfie? Yeah.
Saturday night was the banquet, jackets requested, so we dressed up like the car. Irish green with fawn pants. Then Sunday, after the small swap meet, we took off up the hill to Cold Springs Tavern, checked out a really cool band, had some lunch there, and just enjoyed the scenery. It was an amazing weekend. I made it back. I'm back in the garage. What a relief. What a show. You know, really excited about how things went. Couple things happened with the car, but you know, nothing major. I did not have time to put the door cards on. I got the windows in. They're supposed to use like friction pins or roll pins to attach these handles, and I just forgot to put a pin in this one. I ended up making this pin out of baling wire. So I always bring, you know, a bunch of spare parts and tools and stuff. That happened. The shifter started to develop a squeak. That's my floor jack. This whole thing has not been refurbished. The whole shifter console needs to come out and be maintained. Obviously the rubber's all broken. Not in the shifter, it's in the shift rod where it goes through a little ring bushing. That seems to be making a weird sound. I didn't tighten the bolts for the frame really that tight. And so the frame shifted a little bit because it was not this close to the body. This gap here was perfect. So the frame on the course of the drive must have shifted or moved just a little bit. Everything still works. It looks good in the front, but I think what happened is the back just shifted down due to the driving and the weight and all that. So this should be fixed right away because I don't want it to scratch the paint. I didn't tighten everything really tight because I don't have the rubber that goes in this channel. I do have it, but I just haven't installed it yet. So once we get that rubber installed, we can do the final adjustment on the door frame or window frame. Other than those few little things, the car did great. Really happy with how this thing drives. These are great touring cars, especially when you get into small towns. It's a little nerve-wracking on the interstates. Such a small car, but it's got enough power. You can zip in and out of traffic and sort of I just kind of stayed in the slow lane and kept a long distance ahead of me. Try not to get any rock chips. I think so far, so good. I haven't checked real low on the grill area, but I think I did okay. Thank you guys for all your support, all your help. I know many of you have helped me over the years, and you know, like I said, this was a big milestone. Appreciate you. I'm gonna have to collect a few more of these.